Hello, hello, hello. Is this thing on? Okay. Hi, everybody. I've got a headache. I know this a little bit late for a stream. Money in the Bank's going on. What's going on with Money in the Bank? Did Shinsuke beat AJ Styles? Anyway, I got a video here for us to watch. It's a quickie since this is so late. Happy Father's Day. Yes. Happy Father's Day to all fathers out there. Since this stream is coming live so late, I picked one that was within an hour's length, and it's going to be the Brazilian Open 97. I think this is the one with Kevin Randleman. AJ retained. Bad. That not good. Shinsuke, they should have gave it to Shinsuke. That would have been just better for storylines. Yeah, Ronda. I don't know. Kind of had high hopes for her when she first started. But then, I don't know. Her personality, it just seems like she's, Shinsuke died by a DQ. I think, Ronda, is she still her, kind of snobby, shitty self? And she's not even trying to be, like, a good actress, I guess. Like, she's really bad. They should not be letting her do promos because she's awful and she's not picked up anything. Anyway, let's press play here. This is a really crappy version. Really crappy quality.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the premier Brazil Open fights, Vale Tudo. I'm Austin Keys, and together with Eric Paulson,
yeah, her promo skills are atrocious. I don't understand how.
The biggest names in NHB fighting,
I don't know.
Ready to square off at an 8-foot
Look at this.
cage where there is literally nowhere to run.
There's nowhere to run. Well, you can see your, I think this is going to get flagged. This video is going to get flagged by YouTube for explicit material. Oh boy. This is not going to be good. YouTube's going to block this. I'm gonna get
Let's take a
a
look
I'm gonna
at the
get
lightweight
a
tournament.
community
We have
strike.
Dan Henderson from the United States.
Dan Henderson's in it too.
From Brazil.
No, I guess.
In our next event, we have Jose Pele Landy from Brazil.
Oh, this is the lightweight tournament.
Fighting Eric Smith from the United States, and he's a wrestler from the Hammer House.
So I think there's a lightweight tournament and a heavyweight tournament. I could be wrong. There we go. Kevin Randleman.
4 big fighters fighting each other. Kevin Randleman.
Tom Erickson is in it too.
Hammer House.
Wow.
Fighting a freestyle fighter, Omen
Nips and
Benet
hips.
from Brazil.
Indeed.
In our next fight, we have Pantera.
I wonder if those are the guy's name is Pantera, Black Pantera, Black Panther is his name.
I guess it's time for our very first action fight. It's a preliminary match featuring.
Where'd they record this commentary? Were they in some?
I've seen the Pedro fight.
Oh my
before,
God! Look at the
he's pretty
fucking
well-rounded.
Pedro.
He's got a lot of tenacity. Now,
The Pedro. It looks like he's got Down syndrome, does it not? The Pedro. He's a guy that I hate. But just like I want to say, it's like a real fiery hate. I don't like the guy. But I don't know what he's like in real life. Like if he was just putting on kind of this asshole personality, you know, for promotion's sake. I guess he was ahead of his time, you know, because guys like Floyd Mayweather, they could make it work. You know, you buy a pay-per-view to watch Floyd, even if you hate him, just to see if he loses. Conor McGregor's the same way. But I'd never buy a pay-per-view to see the Pedro fight. Born to fight. He's Palau.
And he's also a kickboxer from San Paulo versus the Pedro.
He's a kickboxer for real? Are you sure?
I guess later on in the fight we'll have you explain what happens when you have differences in styles and how they are matched up.
So I wonder if all them chicks, if they were local Brazilian hotties, if they were just gathered from the beach, or if they were girlfriends of the Brazilian fighters or something like that. De Pedro! Give me a fucking break. What happened to Pedro? What happened to him when he was born? The Pedro will be announced as a champion. He got leopard print trunks on. His eyes didn't move very much during his interview. No shit. His concentration, yeah, it's concentration. No, I think it's the Down syndrome. No, he's got camo colored trunks. Actually, those are very nice. I like them.
It's pretty widespread amongst all fighters. Everyone has their own little way of
What is the ref? What is wrong with the ref's hair? Did he lose a bet? Why would you?
He's a former kickboxing champion from Brazil, so he pretty much understands the striking rules here in this event.
Jake and Logan Paul are going to be fighting?
He's been in the ring. He's fought in the ring. He knows what it's like to get hit.
What's this? I passingly know who I think Logan Paul is. I don't know. Does he have a brother? He's going to fight his brother?
Now, what's he telling them?
Here we go, Pedro, round 1.
Spread them apart so they don't enter out of that.
God, that's an ugly video. Wow. Where did I download this from?
Too soon and then
Oh my God, come on. Here's the Pedro already. What is he doing?
he's taunting him.
Yay the Pedro. No, yay the Pedro. Get him, Palau. Beat him up. Hurt him. I want to see the Pedro in pain.
He's really showing off. Just makes it more entertaining for the viewers.
So they're going to be doing what? An MMA fight? A boxing? What was he doing? Pedro just spun there. A tornado spin. Get him, Palau. Get him with your man boobs. Your moobs.
Pedro, knowing that Palau is a kickboxer.
He's a kickboxer. He's not looking like a kickboxer. Oh, there's a low shin kick. So Logan Paul and Jake Paul are going to be doing MMA and boxing matches. Oh, okay. Can I get in on that? I'll beat him up. Oh, Pedro shoots in. He gets the legs and he takes him down. Oh, God. Pedro, you can see his jock strap. Boy, I wonder how long this fight is going to be on the ground like
It's a
this.
classic takedown maneuver. What's the next step here?
He's in a crossbody position here. He's looking to go probably to the mount.
So I wonder, I don't know who these announce or these commentators are. It's obvious that they recorded this in some room. Oh, he punched him right in the fat belly. He's like the most flamboyantly heterosexual man. Elbows to the back of the head here.
Body punches are okay.
Their gloves are these gloves look pretty big. Maybe not. Yeah, they look like they're a little bit bigger style MMA gloves. He's grabbing the fence. Nope, ref doesn't like that. He hangs dong.
It looks like he's gonna try to punch.
Palau.
Punch him a couple times.
This is back in the glory days of MMA when everybody wore little tight trunks, and not get made fun of like what was his name, Hallman, who got roasted by Rogan. Nice side kick there by Pedro. Hallman got roasted when he wore them little shorty shorts. They just wouldn't stop making fun of him. But this is the good old days when everybody wore the Speedos.
Speaking of hurting, exactly how devastating can some of these fights be?
Yeah, Logan Paul, I think that, yeah, he did find some body in the Japanese suicide forest. Yeah. In fact, the funny thing is about the shorty shorts, the little, headbutts there by Pedro. God, he's just more spastically, like, jamming his head. I wore little tight Dan Severns when I fought.
So basically anything goes.
And I rocked him like a man.
There are some rules in these fights. They don't allow.
There are some rules. They don't allow biting.
Like they're allowing the groin strikes.
This is, I don't know why they're wearing gloves. They're great though training. When I do shadow boxing, I put on my little Dan Sevens. It just, you know what? It's so much more freedom. It's so much more easier to move. Suicide is badass. It reminds me of the song, the MASH theme song from the movie, Suicide is Painless. Pedro's on top again. Oh, he just spit out his mouth guard. Make him put that back in, ref. Palau is done. He's breathing very hard. He's got them out now.
Now just a matter of time. A couple punches.
Palau's done. So this is Brazil, 1997, a couple years removed from. Oh no, right in the midst of all the other promotions that were doing bare fist. Ooh, these are those. Ugh. That's it. He tapped out. Oh. And the Pedro helps him up. Oh, the Pedro's actually being a somewhat of a gentleman.
The fight win is planned for the Pedro.
Yeah. Yeah, the Pedro. You gotta love that. He got some ugly looking feet though.
Look at the show ball. Hands on the hips, hands down.
He just spins around. Tornado spins. People love him for that. Yeah, people love him for the tornado spins. The Pedro's known about the tornado spins. Yeah, those were some pretty devastating elbows right there. But that didn't hit, but he knows the next one's going to come. Ooh, he just taps out. He's done.
Usually the tap will come right away.
Well, the Pedro, he wins. He didn't step on his head like he did Koji Katal. I don't. Yeah, the Pedro.
Wins it. Official time 4 minutes, 25 seconds. Good fight. What do you think, Eric?
Yeah, good fight. Good preliminary bout. So the Pedro's not in the tournament. What is this? Just like like a prize fight? Here we go. Dan Henderson taking on Crizio de Souza. Dan is a part of Raw team. Look at Dan. He looks young there, but he's like 20. He might be 29 or 30 years old.
Maybe make a little money in the process. For a long time, never get any money for it. So I'm just here to get it on.
Here to get it on, Eric. Did you hear that?
Yeah, the 12-6 elbows. Should they? Why are they illegal? It was like I remember after Dan or Anderson Silva fought Oh,
Three-time
what was his
US
name?
record
He
champion, two-time U.S. Olympic team member, and he's the
I forget his name. The
Check
bald
out
white
Crazy
guy.
Old now. See what he has to say.
He did the from the bottom. He did the 10-8 or the 12 6-12 elbows, 12-6 elbows, whatever you want to fucking call them. Travis Luter. Travis Luter. That was the first time. I think it was right after that they made him illegal. Right after Anderson Silva fought Travis Luter.
So what he said there, Eric?
I have no idea. I don't understand Portuguese, but I would like to.
Yeah, I don't know where I downloaded this fucking thing from. It's like I said, it's a pretty crappy quality.
Notorious for his
Yeah, Russia. That is true. Though I don't know if this one came from the Russians. Wow, this motherfucker's hairy.
yes, he is.
Holy mackerel.
Fabrizio is a freestyle fighter. He's a challenger in the Vale Tudo, a Brazilian wrestling champion in 1991.
Yeah, get a good shot of that there, cameraman. Oh, look at them pants on the ref. Here we go, Dan Henderson. I love me some Dan Henderson.
Now, how would you break this fight down?
Dan Henderson is in amazing shape here. Ooh, nice shot there. Oh, another good shot from Henderson there. He's already got confidence in his punching here, and this is like, I want to say this is Dan Henderson's second or third MMA fight. Might be, maybe it's his first.
Got him down, did he not?
Notice they're in the guard here. His legs inserted, his hooks inserted here. Henderson being comfortable in the guard position, which most wrestlers usually are.
Board breaking No, Joe Rogan, did he really say they were made illegal because of board breaking exhibitions? So Big John was a part of the committee that decided they were to be illegal. I want to say that they were made illegal after the Anderson Silva Travis Luter fight.
Notorious for that pinch there. He always loves to punch.
Yeah, when did Matt Hamill fight John Jones?
He loves it.
Was that was after Travis Luter and Anderson Silva? Was it? I have maybe a smattering of K1 shows. I don't have many K1 shows. I don't have any tapes. I have everything on a drive, and I'm more than happy to share whatever I have. I'll hook you up. You just let me know. In fact, I have a master list of Russian mega.nz drives. It has about 200 mega NZ logins and passwords, and you can log in and get whatever you want. It's kind of a I don't know why they let me have it, why they let me have the list, but they did. I got in good with the Russians over at a forum. But it's got everything you could ever imagine. Well, I won't say that. I didn't find a lot of classic stuff. I found enough classic stuff on the list, on this master list. But anyway, I parsed the whole master list. I wrote down what was in each of them, and I'm willing to share that, just as long as no one messes with the drives and goes in and deletes stuff or changes passwords and whatever. Yeah, I don't have tapes to actually trade. Yeah, I don't have anything unless I have a couple. I have the first 8 Pride FCs on DVD because I bought them for like 50 cents a piece. So I haven't been paying attention to this fight. Dan Henderson grabbing the cage. Is D'Souza? I want to say that there's nothing wrong with tapes. I don't have a VCR anymore.
Training for these athletes is very difficult. You have to be in top shape.
Dan, I'd like to look up and see when was this Dan's first fight? They smell nice.
Back into the guard.
I have a VHS tape from 1983 for Year of the Dragon with what's his noggin? The actor who played the wrestler. Anyway, I can't remember his name. Year of the Dragon. It's a good movie. But when that thing played,
Keep your hips out, try to go
that
back to your
thing
knees,
stunk to high heaven. I don't know
keep
what
that
the
arm up
fuck
there
was
so
wrong
you
with
can
it.
pinch on the head. Henderson's expelling a lot of energy here.
Well, if
It had that nice
Yeah, dude.
authentic smell
you gotta do
of
is
an
smell
old
first
VHS
before
tape.
Just pulling it back
Oh,
up.
they
Why,
broke it
why
back
is that?
up. Not enough action on the ground. Again, this is for the spectators.
Somebody in Crezio's fight corner is upset. Who is that?
That's Valid Ishmael. He's one of the top fighters, one of the most
Valid
popular
Ishmael.
fighters.
Yeah, so this was Dan
He's
Henderson's
standing there in
first
the corner.
fight.
Now, the
I
referees
thought
are-
it was
he's
his
a
second
Brazilian
fight or
kickboxing
third fight.
champion, so he
Yeah,
likes to
Mickey
see the
Rourke.
standing.
Yeah, that's
That
it,
could be
Mickey
a
Rourke.
little bit
If you haven't
to do
seen
with
Year of the
standing
Dragon,
back up as opposed to
it's a good movie.
jiu-jitsu.
A little slow. It's a long movie,
They look tired now.
but it's
They
a really
do.
good movie.
At least Crezio does.
Mike
Square,
Bork.
you can see Henderson's
Yeah,
square.
Mike
Good
Bork.
shot. Ted Perezio's waiting to shoot.
See, I don't know if they realize that Dan Henderson is an Olympic wrestler. They're talking about Dan, like, Crezio's going to shoot on him.
Yeah.
Come on, Dan Henderson at this point. But I think Dan Henderson here is really testing the waters with his hands.
Nice knee. Good exchange.
Nice knee.
Oh, look at that.
Crezio's hurt. Oh, he gets the legs. Wow, he takes Dan down.
Henderson's on his butt. Notice he's holding him tight.
And again,
Crezio's going to try to sneak
we
his
see
head
the
out
jock
past
strap.
guard. Oh, he jumped over his guard.
Oh, he jumped over the guard. Wow.
Henderson's notorious.
Are they
for
playing
that.
music?
Crezio's got to get his
They
head
are.
loose.
They're playing like some.
Thrown over real easy. So it's just a matter of time. Takes his time. Let's stand, get a little tight. His head's loose.
Why was there music playing in the background of this match?
Control on top. Just controlling the position. Dance.
It's still playing.
Mount.
Can you hear it? I'm gonna shut up and turn up the volume.
One foot gets over to the other foot with the man down. What is that?
They lift the legs up like that just to protect the person from the mount position, from the person on top to step over. So his legs
They
up,
stopped
so
playing
they
it.
allow
Unless I'm imagining this and hearing it in my head. I could be because
Oh, Henderson rolls.
I haven't taken my
Oh, he counter,
antipsychotic
he
pills
back
today.
up. Crezio's got the mount. This is-
I know. Well, you know
the
what?
Brazilians are famous for it, for the punch and
That
punch.
would be an awesome maneuver if he just like pulled the jock strap and just snapped it.
Like that.
Famous. Oh, Henderson with a good bridge.
Yeah, I don't know why Dan Center doesn't.
Wrestlers
Dan,
are notorious for their bridge.
what do they call him? Dan Henderson. I don't know why he doesn't have more subs, but I don't think he trained a lot of submissions. I think he was just good at ground wrestling and grappling.
Get you back to your back.
Great leg work by Henderson. Look at that.
He's trying to step around there.
There's the music. Hold on.
I mean, he's got massive leverage. Look at that.
5 unanswered blows means usually that it's the end of the fight. Looks like Henderson's getting ready to finish him here.
It's like that. It stops.
Headbutt, side headbutt.
So I wasn't imagining the music.
Posting up, looks like he's getting ready to pull back and hit. Crezio's working his guard here, open
Why
guard, trying
why
to
would they
kick his
throw
legs
in
out so he doesn't have control.
music, like dramatic
That's
music?
Carlson in his corner screaming at him. That's his coach. He's one of the top trainers in the world for fighters.
What's a guy to do in that position? What's a guy to do?
What is a guy to do in that
Try
position?
to sneak out, hold him, let him wear himself out, and then sneak his hip out and try to get to his side or his back.
Question is he
Yeah, I don't know if that was put in by the editor or the video company that produced this video. They thought it would make the fights more exciting if they put in a dramatic background music.
Notice he's trying to pin his head up against the fence.
Yeah.
Good control the fence, good work with the fence.
Oh, this fight kind of sucks. Oh, there's Dan throwing some bombs. He's hurt him.
Look at that.
Just as I say that. That's it. Whoa, the ref.
That's amazing. You think
Just
he'd stop
broke
the
the
fight like
fight.
that?
And that's it. He calls the fight.
Oh my God,
Henderson said
they're
he was
gonna
rock and roll tonight, and he
they're
sure
gonna
did
kill
from the
this
beginning
ref.
to the end.
The Brazilians are gonna start throwing garbage in the
Doesn't
ring.
happen too often, especially in these types of fights.
Crezio de
Call.
Souza is a national treasure.
A little
Here's some
slow-mo
slow motion
action
here.
here. Look at this knee. Oh, right in the eye. Look at the hand on the head so he can't shoot. Steps off, one punch, misses the punch.
Misses the
Taken
uppercut.
down by the double leg. Body and leg.
The crowd is going crazy.
It seems like this is an opportunity here to sort of reverse things.
Here we have Oh, the top position he's holding. Look at the bridge that he got. Look at the power in the
That
bridge.
that was
Dan Henderson
pure
was one of the
strength
foremost
by
from the
Dan
reverse
Henderson,
the whole situation
reversing
again.
that from the bottom.
Garcia couldn't just keep it from
Here we have a
happening.
slow-mo. Watch us where you just
That would be a great, you know, the.
This is the finish of the fight.
I would come out.
4.
No, this is not UFC Brazil. This is Brazil Open '97. I think this is the only Brazil Open. Look at these smashing hammers from Dan Henderson.
I would let it go.
I would come out to
Whether you would or
the.
not, it was called at 8 minutes and 7 seconds.
I would, if I came out to fight, I wouldn't mind coming out to fight to the Mortal Kombat movie soundtrack theme song.
Seeing this fight. Eric Smith is a great wrestler from the United States.
Here we go, Jose Pele taking on Eric Smith.
I come to the Brazil Open fight to fight in Sao Paulo, representing Team Coleman, Hammer House. I thank everybody for inviting me.
What is his
I fight with
accent?
A lot of vigor, very exciting. Thank Julio, Roberto,
Why is he talking like this?
all of them. I put on a good fight. Hope you like. Invite me back.
I don't think he's a foreigner. I think he's American born and bred. Was he talking like that so the Brazilians could better understand him?
We'll have a chance to talk about the sponsors.
Eric Smith is a two-time NCAA All-American wrestler from Ohio State. He's from Hammer House.
He's Hammer House, which was just Mark Coleman's front porch.
You seem to know a lot about this. Personal experience, buddy?
Maybe a little.
These commentators. I don't know who they are, but they're okay.
There we go. Pele, what do you know about him?
Pele's his opponent, who has got a kickboxing
He's got a
background
sweet
and
mustache.
wrestling background.
Pele, why did you ever shave off that mustache?
He's pretty well focused.
Yeah, maybe
That's
he's from
the,
West
tie-
Virginia.
tie respect, Sweaty Cup.
Slightly worse than Virginia. West Virginia is the shithole of America. It is really one of the worst places
He has more of a kickboxer's
Uh,
skill, as you can see. Doesn't look like
you
he's
could
really
possibly
much of a,
visit. I don't see any reason to actually visit there.
When you say grapplers, what are we looking for?
You want to talk about a state populated by only grifters
thicker limbs, the neck,
and scam artists. That is West Virginia.
more tendons.
I don't know why Pele ever shaved off his facial hair. He looks like a real meanie, a real badass.
It's going to be a kicking and punching battle.
This gonna be a kicking and punching battle.
One's got shoes on and one's
Eric's
not.
can only punch.
Oh, so the one of the rules is you can't kick with shoes on. Damn, he's got some tiny ass legs. Whoa, nice shoot though. That was beautiful. He made the turn perfect.
Experience comes in handy.
Yeah.
Oh, headbutt.
Yes. West Virginia has some of the best meth. And yeah, the early the training gyms of American fighters were all just Coleman's Porch, Shamrock's Garage. Wow, another big takedown there.
Is this a good match here?
Yeah, Pele.
It's pretty evenly matched up here.
This is pretty evenly matched up.
Swings into the arm.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Pele's going for a submission here. He's going for an armbar.
Notice the stack
Can he knee the head?
Eric has all his
Can
weight
Eric
balanced
Smith knee him?
going forward.
He's gonna get armbarred here. He's in deep shit. He better. He's done. It's gonna be like kind of like a short, straight armbar here.
It's a waiting game.
What are they waiting for?
Waiting for him to pop his head up.
What are they waiting for? Is this so one of the commentators is leaning heavily on the other guy. He's always asking him, "What does that mean?" or "What's next?"
Here's the head.
There's the music.
Oh, he pops out of it quick. Wrestlers are always explosive like that. You know,
It's like that. It's gone. It's like the Jaws theme music when Jaws is getting near. Is Jaws in the audience? I can't believe he got out of that armbar.
And you said earlier, no gouging of the eyes. One of the rules.
Yeah. Hey, if you want to get the Mega NZ logins, send me an email.
Tyson, nibbling, biting.
not supposed to.
It's the Mega NZ, because I don't think Mega Upload exists anymore.
Speaking of referees, who's the referee this time around?
The referee for this fight, it changed. It's
What happened
Fernando
there?
Yamazawa.
So send me an email, and you're gonna have to agree to some rules. I'm gonna give you rules that you'll have to follow. I just want to make sure that no one messes with the drives. Oh, there it is.
This is a good matchup.
I love the audience music. Kind of get the crowd going.
Crowds in Brazil are crazy. They
So
love
wait,
this
they're
style of
actually
fight.
playing the
Whereas
music
sometimes
in
America, you
the
get
auditorium?
some of
Like,
these fights, a lot of the
they're playing it
spectators
there?
are booing because they want to see the fighting. They want to see the
You're
hitting,
kidding me.
They want to see the
Whose idea was that? That's what the guy just said.
In Brazil,
I gotta go back here.
crowds in Brazil are crazy at the Formula Academy. This is a good matchup.
I love the audience music. Kind of get the crowd
Did he
going.
just mention the audience
Crowds in
music?
Brazil
So
are
either the
crazy. They
DVD
love
they're
this
watching
style of
is
fight.
playing the
Whereas
music,
sometimes in
or
America,
they
you see
are
these fights, a lot
legitimately
of
playing the music in the
spectators will start booing
auditorium or
because they
in
wanna see
the
fighting,
gym
they
or
wanna see
wherever
the
they
hitting,
fucking having this
they
thing.
want to see the blood.
Different expectations.
I can't believe
In
that.
Brazil,
That is
the jiu-jitsu
ridiculous.
is so popular that everyone likes to see the technical game on the ground. Whereas in America, it's different.
They
A
did
lot
that
of
with all the.
Americans don't
Why would they
understand
do that? But who?
In
But
Japan,
what
the
is
whole
the?
audience gets quiet. Totally different.
How are they deciding when to play it?
A lot of shots.
Yeah.
When they think the
Gets to a
finish
good
is
defensive
coming?
Position with his legs. This is really a good fight. Good matchup.
Now, would you say this
Actually,
sport coming
for
to America is
you know,
an
for
export or an import
rings, the
product?
first rings
Somebody
they
in
have like
America
Yes, they did.
the first rings
The,
event.
this
They show
style
clips
body
of a
two
mini
fighting
rings
was brought in by the
event that they had
Gracies.
like a month
And,
prior.
Orion Gracie had an idea a long time
That just
ago
had like
of
some
doing
open
a
sparring and stuff like that, and they were playing some of the most
He was
ridiculous
cocky.
music
I
as
remember
Chris
about 50 years
Dolman
ago
and
about
Dick
doing this style of
Verge.
fighting. It wasn't popular in America. Nobody had
Bridge,
heard of it, and
however
they
you say
said,
his
"Oh,
name,
yeah, we don't
were
think
sort of
so."
sparring in the ring. Cold as ice. It's
Listen to that
cold
crowd.
as ice.
Listen to
It
that
was
They love this.
ridiculous.
Crowds in Brazil are sometimes there's better fights out in the audience.
Marty
than in the
Moose, welcome.
Love to see
Buddy
that.
old pal, we have Brazil
referees to
Open
break
Fight
that up.
97.
That'd be another
You've
video.
missed, it's 2 tournaments. We have a lightweight
another
tournament and
video
a
because
heavyweight
we can have
tournament.
The ring fights.
We're
and then
going
we
through
can
the
have
lightweight
sideline
tournament
and
first, I
really
think.
have the camera out in the audience.
Dan Henderson won his fight against
Great idea.
Crizio de Souza, and now Pele is fighting
up and
Eric
stood up.
Smith.
Looks like he's going to help him up there. What's happening?
Yeah, Pele's just waiting to get up.
I
He's
did
gonna
not
take a
catch
stand.
the karate
He
combat.
doesn't want to let him up. He wants to keep him down and beat
He's
him.
like an attack hamster there. Did you see that?
See the control on the head and the arms?
I just
He's not
noticed
letting
the
him sit up so he can
Rust in peace.
He's gonna
Gary
slap
Glitter
and
did
pressure
nothing
on
wrong.
his neck.
That is funny.
Little headbutts to
Gary
soften
Glitter.
him up.
They were doing the Gary Glitter movie, and they wanted Borat to play Gary Glitter, but I guess
Gary's defense is real good,
they
though.
fired him. That would have been awesome. I think what's his noggin would have played a good
Especially
Gary
the way
Glitter.
he uses
I don't know who they got now, but I guarantee you
was
it's going to be
Critical.
boring. Yeah, I think this was Dan Henderson's first MMA appearance, so he had his first fight. He won his fight. He's going to fight the winner of this fight.
Regulation gloves.
It looks like they both have different glove on, so I think it's...
Yeah, the goofy wrestling last week. I have one more wrestling event I want to try and maybe check out in the future.
An open finger.
Yeah, Gary Glitter. Gary Glitter was Queen, wasn't he?
The earlier fights, the two fighters had a different style of glove on. They had the Rev Gear glove, whereas these are the Harbinger or the Chuck Norris style gloves.
Yeah.
Or am I wrong? I don't know much about my
Enough to
my
not for the
gay
person getting hit.
rock stars.
Far different.
I'm pretty sure Gary Glitter wasn't Queen though.
Way different. These gloves allow you to...
Holy shit, that's gonna be awesome, man! You're gonna go see Rising in the front row. Whew.
Notice the pressure on his head.
Oh, that Freddie Mercury.
They're both kind of right.
Gary Glitter, Freddie Mercury. Okay.
See the guard? Definitely got some jiu-jitsu background.
Hey!
It's a hook in there. It's the right leg.
Gary Glitter was a fan, and now I feel real bad. Yeah, but wasn't Gary Glitter also, Gary Glitter was a music star, was he not? Freddie Mercury? They look the same, don't they? They both had little mustaches.
Just rest in here. Pele's used to getting hit, so he's not really freaking out in this position. You know, once you're...
What band did Gary Glitter play for? Was he a solo star?
Sometimes in this position you don't go in quite as much of a panic state as one would normally that didn't have that type of training.
Jimmy Savile, where do I know that name from? Is he an actor? So, but anyway, I remember I was talking about something. And that was there's one more pro wrestling show I might want to check out for a future Sunday stream, and that is the Riki Dozan Memorial Show from 2000.
Eric Smith is trying to trying to pass a guard, and Pele's trying to insert his hooks and get him up so he can either go to his knees, arm lock him, or sweep him.
He looks okay. I'm gonna Google Gary Glitter and see if he looks anything like Freddie Mercury.
This vantage point so far,
oh my God! Let's see.
No, it's real difficult because anything can happen. People pull rabbits.
I'm not connected to the internet on my laptop. You're right. They look fucking nothing alike.
He tried to pass his guard. Notice he's clenching right here.
Oh boy.
The famous cradle.
Oh my God, is that bottom of Pele's feet? What was he, walking around in shit? Yes, there's the music. Is something going to happen? Is Jaws coming? Yes, they don't look anything alike. I just noticed how gross Pele's feet are. He's got like them really long toes. What is the crowd doing?
It's a stalemate. That's why the ref's breaking him. Look at, he's standing him back up. Again, for the spectators, he wants.
What is happening?
More contact in this, so they're not resting on.
Oh, they have to go to their little boxes. What is the ref doing? He's taking upon himself to.
Look at, they're tired. Let's watch this. It's gonna be good.
I hope so.
Double picks him up.
Double picks him up. It doesn't.
Him back down.
Looks like he
turns him. Turns the corner.
There you go.
Back into the guard.
Well, this tournament.
Thought he was gonna drop
yeah,
him for a
it's a elimination tournament.
Back into the guard again.
Pele did not do the firewalks. No way.
What's your favorite?
Was he walking around on hot coals before the fight?
Gets the other guy off guard while he's laughing. You get a couple of punches in.
I'm really good at telling jokes.
Oh, I read about that Jimmy Savile story, I think, in passing. For the BBC, yeah.
Notice by standing them, they're a little more
yeah, he was really deep, wasn't he? Like,
they're both trying to finish the fight.
He was really connected to a bunch of people. And didn't they, like, not... wasn't there some controversy over him?
Our teams tonight are Carlson Gracie. Carlson and Victor Gracie. Oh, he's going to the arm.
Oh, he's got an arm bar. Nope, he gets a... I hear everyone talk about Fortnite. I've seen other people play it. I've never played it myself.
He's got so many quality fighters.
Finger waggling on hot coals.
Mark Coleman's Hammer House. From America, the Budokan.
The Budokan, is that the Japanese team?
It's a Brazilian team, but the Budokan is actually...
The Budokan is as a Japanese term, yes.
And then you have the Real American Wrestlers team.
The Real American Wrestler team. That is the Dan Henderson is on the Raw team.
Good answer. There we go. Look at that.
I don't have a glove collection. I have my own personal gloves, which are white.
Get in the ring and fight. Doesn't matter who wins or loses. Everyone should be given credit.
I don't know why I bought white gloves. They got dirty really quick.
A lot of people are armchair warriors, couch critics. It's a different game when you get in there and do it for real. Another thing that makes a big difference is a lot of people, they wrestle, a lot of people, they do jiu-jitsu, and a lot of people do kickboxing. When you add it all, it had a whole different element to the fighting.
I
lot of
lost my
people
focus.
talk
No,
loud
no,
because
that's
they're
not
really good on the ground,
Quadros.
But when they start adding the hits to the face, it changes the entire complexion of the fight, and the whole thing changes.
The guy
suddenly.
that isn't
Instead of
Quadros is
attacking, you
dumb.
defend yourself,
Yeah.
so you start
I don't know
learning
who the
different things.
commentators are for this. I don't know if
Actually,
they'll
looks
have that
really
information
like-
online.
really
They
nice,
might have
really
introduced
nice.
themselves
The
at the
adrenaline rush,
beginning
the
of this, but
crowd,
I wasn't paying attention.
the endurance, full force.
I'm
both
barely
fighters
paying
going full
attention
force
now.
and
Look
really
at the
focused.
ref's shoes. Why does he have on white parachute pants? Look how big his... No, wait, they're like karate pants. Why is the ref wearing
It's
white
like Smith's getting used to
karate
the
pants?
guard, getting used to the sweeps. Knows what's going
I
on
don't
there.
know. Who cares who the announcers are?
Pele's
Or the commentators?
famous for his elbows in the guard. In a lot of his
Faded
previous
Unicorn
fights, he's won
777.
in
We're
quite a lot of
watching
positions.
Brazil
He's won in
Open
positions. He's
97
jumped ahead to the
with
cheek and
Dan
the
Henderson and Kevin Randleman.
elbow. Trying to sneak out there. Just getting the foot on the hip.
Did oh god.
I hear that. I
You're
wish I
gonna make
understood
me
what he was
look
saying.
up. Did Pele fight in UFC Brazil? Yeah, hammer pants should be mandatory for all the refs.
There you go.
It would add a new
That's
sort of
punching.
dynamic to the fights,
RESP,
little style. This
What's going
I
on through their mind? You've been in
what
that
is the
position
what did the
before.
ref just do? Did he just
punches?
slap him? Did he just punch Eric Smith?
Survival
hold,
and winning.
hold on, I don't want to rewind here like too much, but what does the ref do to him? Here he comes. Did I
What's
not go
going on
back?
through their
He
mind?
just
You've been in that position before.
what does he smack?
A little bit.
Who does the ref smack there, and why?
Seems like this is as much a physical as it is a mental.
Total physical. Pele on the bottom is doing more defending. He's doing more of the surviving game. Eric's doing all the attacking. His endurance
Eric
is
isn't
real
doing
high.
a whole lot of
He's doing
attacking.
attacking.
He's on top, but I don't see him doing a lot of. Eric Smith, whatever happened to this guy? Did he? This is his only fight.
I know some of these fighters have sponsors on their trunks, shoes. Who
Yeah.
are the sponsors?
Who are the sponsors?
Red
What is?
Nose is one of
Who
the
fucking
sponsors.
cares who the sponsors
A
are?
lot of fighters
What
sometimes local sponsors, local shops will sponsor them. Depends on where they're at, the territory they're at, and different products. and
Yeah,
stuff.
you gave him a confidence
Shoes are
boost.
Asics and
You know, like I said, you're doing great,
Smith's shoes
son.
are Asics, and you look at his socks, they're Nikes.
Okay, I don't think he's sponsored by Nike.
I haven't seen Red Nose too much in the States. Is that
I don't,
possible?
the fucking commentator just made reference to his socks having Nike. I don't even think that's a Nike logo. That's just some black scribble.
Snyder, Julio Pignari. Oh, he picked him back up.
That's
Julio
not the right
Pignatari,
Eric Smith I'm looking
Roberto
for.
Leitao,
That's a
and
white
Marcelo Portinari
Eric Smith.
are the sponsors. I hope I
Let's look
pronounced
for.
those right.
Oh my
Good
God.
go. Good
Brazil Open 97. Let's see here. Eric.
I'm just getting tired of watching this. This is amazing.
So Eric Smith here only had two.
Right foot
Well, this
sweat.
was his
Yeah,
one
this
and only
fight, the distance
MMA
is 20
appearance.
minutes, so if the fight goes
He
to
only fought at this event. He never fought after this.
They're going to go to a decision. And if it's a draw, then they're going to have to go to sudden death.
Who do you think's going to win, Eric?
Hard to say here. Both fighters are in neutral position.
The Eric Smith that I found by searching the name in MMA was a fat white guy. I'm like, that's not the right Eric Smith.
Get the arm out. And he's trying to arm lock him. Smith looks like he's trying
There's
to
Mark
beat him
Coleman
into
right
submission.
there, getting in deep on this. Why isn't
In a
he?
situation like that, what would the judges look for?
The judges look for in a position like this. They look for the throws, the takedowns,
The ref is trying to encourage him too, so
All
he's
the
getting
hands of them.
action.
he's getting
That's
shouted
some
by
action.
Yeah.
Mark Coleman and
Coleman, yeah,
berated
Mark
by the
Coleman,
ref.
the reigning UFC champion. 3 minutes left. He's got 3 minutes to tell him how much time.
What is he doing, ref? Is he grabbing the
I
glove?
thought that was allowed.
It's only allowed when you're standing to hold your balance. You're not allowed when you're on the ground.
Oh, okay. So Pele's the one that's been getting abused here by the ref.
Punching, kicking, kneeing. So that's a striking.
That's a striking,
Throws,
yes.
takedowns, tackles, and then on the ground, who stays more active? Positions, dominant positions.
What is he talking
attacks,
about?
And escapes.
Okay.
Basically how they judge a fight if it goes to a decision.
Okay, so he's giving us the judging criteria. That's great.
What percentage of fights go to a decision?
Not too many. Most of them go to
Yeah, Coleman is not offering a whole lot of advice.
or a knockout. Well, as you can see here, the sponsor is getting a lot of publicity.
He's talking about the fucking sponsors again.
Backward sort of way.
Oh my God, these guys are obviously
All right, he's got the hook in. He's got him pressure too much. and
very
he's-
young and early to the sport.
really powerful. Again, this is at the Portuguese Arena in São Paulo.
Did they really turn out the
Beautiful
lights
Paulo.
when one of the Gracies was losing?
Never São Paulo. Rio.
Well, I remember
You ever go running naked down the streets of Rio? And,
the Ray Longo school,
do they
yes.
have some sort of festival out there?
For what was
I
it?
think, yeah, you're chased by bulls.
No, that's
World
somewhere
Valley
else.
Judo
That's different.
fighting
I'm getting confused here.
number 3 with Mark Kerr
No, they actually do that, you know.
when
Yeah, they run naked.
Gigante, what was his name?
I like the
The Hulk.
Pictures.
The Hulkster,
Carnival.
Maestro Hulk Maestro, whatever it was. Where he
But you have to wear
he
feathers
was
on your face.
pushing the guys outside the ring and landing on top of them, and they didn't like stop him at all. He did it. He tried to do it a second time in the second fight.
Looks like the fight's
Really,
gonna
they
go the
fixed
distance here.
they fixed the events in
Either
UFC
fighter's
Brazil.
able to tap either out.
How could they
or
get
one
away
can
with
give
that?
up. Good neutral position.
This fight needs to be over. Oh my
What's it going
God.
to take to make a break here? What's it going to take to make a change in the scene?
The
of the
fight's
fight?
almost done. There's not much time
Yeah,
left
yeah. The ref doesn't give a shit.
here. As you can see, the tank
Night
top is
vision
staying
MMA
active
fight.
the whole time. So sometimes that can determine whether or not you're going to win or lose in a situation like this.
Oh yeah, I can see the judges. Yeah,
That's it. That's
Yeah.
20-minute marker.
20 minutes. Jesus.
This was a great fight. Great matchup. Coleman there slapping his guy's hand.
They look tired. They look tired.
Well, that was a fight,
Smith
I
looks like he's
guess.
still ready to go. Those guys did a great job.
Here we go.
Picks him up.
I hope this is the full event.
Look at how he readjusts here.
Is it really only an
back in the
hour
double,
long?
On his knees, turns a corner, slams
I'm
him on
gonna
his
take a
back.
peek at the
Beautiful
fight
transition.
times here.
Here,
Just make
from
sure.
the bottom, Pele goes into the, swings into the straight arm lock.
Oh yeah, we're
Trying
good.
to find out.
Just looking
Smith
at the
does a
fight
great job
times for the
keeping
rest of
his
the
head
fights.
One more attempt here. Gets the arm lock, snaps it on real quick, puts it on. Look at it's on,
And
he's
he
so
gets
slippery,
out.
he
huh?
manages
He's
to
so
just
slippery.
lift his arm
He's just
up.
a slippery guy.
Great fight.
He's so slippery.
Nice little recap. Official time.
What happens
20
when the
minutes.
man of the tightest grip
We have a winner.
meets
Do
the
we
man
announce
of
now?
most
Who do you think is the
slipperiest
winner?
bodies?
Couldn't say. I would go with it,
Yeah.
personally.
Would you?
Eric
All right,
Smith.
Eric Smith.
The crowd is
That was a
silent.
good fight. You got to give both fighters a hand. It was a great. I mean, neither one was like extremely. There's maybe a few bumps and bruises. Nobody's cut. Nobody's bleeding.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Really a good fight.
Homan De Neve
Now we're into the heavyweight section of the fight. Over 80 kilograms.
taking on Kevin Randleman.
Kevin Randleman. Did he come down? Who our first fighter is?
Homan What kind of name is
Homan Denev. What can you tell us about him?
Homan?
Homan Denev is from some.
Homan Denev. Okay, I think it's Homan Deneve.
Fighter.
I could be wrong.
He's also Homan Denev is also.
But that is the American pronunciation for his name, Homan Denev.
He's 1.79 meters high.
Kevin Randleman, we're going to hear from him right now on an interview.
If you don't know by now, my name's Kevin Randleman. It's my 3rd time here. I'm very happy to be back in Sao Paulo, Brazil, fighting in the Brazilian Open fight.
He had to look at his shirt to make sure.
Anyone, anywhere, and I'm just back again to give you guys what you want. Fights, lots of them, good fights.
Positive
Here he
attitude,
comes.
prepared
Man,
physically
he is
and
jacked.
mentally. This guy's going to give us a show. Kevin Randleman.
Kevin Randleman.
What a body.
Randleman.
Yeah.
A lot like, Randleman.
Cute.
Look
Very
how big
cute.
he is.
Looks like a tough man. Thick.
huge.
Look at that.
He's thick, says the commentator. Yes,
Very
rest in
thick.
peace. Very thick.
The skill and the strength, his endurance is up. People like that are hard to beat.
What are his credentials?
He's
Kevin
thick.
Randleman,
That's his
first of all, he's
credentials.
108 kilograms. He's 101.
He's gonna wipe the floor with this fucking
He
Homan.
comes from Hammer House.
This
Mark
Homan.
from Ohio.
Is this
What a
superstitious
Homan.
matchup?
Look at this.
Look
Look
at the
at his
difference in
entry. Look how
size.
low he is.
Yeah.
I can't wait till he gets the Pride. We're a couple Pride events away from him
Randleman's
coming.
a 2-time NCAA wrestling champion.
Now we've got 2 different sponsors. We've got
He's got the bad boy shorts
bad boy
on
shorts
for the
and-
bad boy.
Oh, speaking of upcoming Pride Resurrection and Pride events, Jonathan, didn't you want to do
size
Bad
of
Blood?
the legs.
I think we
Power,
talked about
endurance, determination.
doing commentary for Bad Blood, maybe.
Oh, man.
Anyway,
I
Bad
haven't
Blood's going to
seen
be an
something like
awesome
that in a while.
That's
show.
obvious. That's obvious that that's Mark Coleman there. That's his famous strategy: ground him and pound him.
Yeah. Oh,
I thought
yes.
that was your terminology. Ground him and pound him.
Punch and punch.
Punch and punch. That's your.
Punch and punch. What?
Hammer house, hammer fist.
Punch and
This is
punch.
Pressuring him into the fence. This
this
fight's
an
gonna
even-
go fast.
Is
You
this
can
an
tell.
even match here? What do you think, Eric?
I think there's a lot of pressure on the person. You can see
Is this
that
an even
weight
fight
of
here?
explode.
Should this guy be allowed to stay on top of him here? Why'd they stand him up there, Eric?
No, not enough action. Same type of fight. The audience didn't like it. Look at him. He's ripped. He's huge.
Well, Bad Blood has the famous
8 kilograms.
Ken Shamrock versus Don Fry
240
blow-off
pounds.
with all the shit talking.
It's just scary looking.
You're thinking of
That would be a
Pride
great guy to have as a
21,
buddy in a Saturday night
I think,
bar
or
fight.
Pride 20 that has
Texas, wouldn't you say?
Fry
Look at that.
versus
Takes him down with
Takayama.
his pretzel.
Someone like that would be a good ally.
This guy does not look like a fighter. This Homan
Take down
Deneve.
there. Homan Deneve notoriously loves to punch and kick. He's a freestyle fighter. Most freestyle fighters love the kickboxing
How does he know that?
and then have a little bit of grappling background.
Fart and dart. Yeah.
Total wrestler. Two punches and shooting. Nice elbow.
Oh, he's tapped out. What? What
There it
happened?
is. Stopping the fight.
Okay.
That's
He's
it.
up.
He tapped. He
He
tapped, the
tapped
mat.
out.
Anytime you tap, that's submission. That's it. That's the end of the fight. He just gave up. Mate.
Look at the courtesy and sportsmanlike behavior of these fighters.
It's a sport. It's all about the sport. It's all about the money.
2 minutes, 32 seconds.
It's all about finding out.
Yeah,
who
I
you
think
are and where
Bad
you
Blood
go.
is
There on
is
the
kind of an
right-hand
important
side.
event for Pride. They kind of really went crazy with the promotion,
He choking him there.
Look at that elbow. Square across the
and they really kind of
nose.
seized
Tap the mat.
the fighter promos after that
touch.
one.
One more time. Nice close
Fat
up.
Man Jones, we're watching the Brazil Open. Oh God, did you see that elbow? We're watching the Brazil
That was
Open
it. One
'97.
shot is all it took.
Yeah. Ooh, that was gonna be another fierce elbow right there. Look at oh man, is he on the
It's
juice?
gonna go quick. Just the intensity of the fighters.
He
Kevin
called him
Randleman,
looked
strong all
Kevin
the way through. Now, he's
Kevin
gonna face
Handelman.
The winner of the next fight, Tom Erickson and Pantera Negra. And we look at the stats here.
Pantera Negra.
Eric,
a.k.a.
what
Black
can you say
Panther,
about the next batch of fighters?
Tom Erickson.
Tom Erickson's from the United States. He's a heavyweight wrestler, national champion. And Pantera Negra is a Brazilian freestyle champion from
That's
Belém.
not. That can't be his real
These,
name.
these Brazilians all have interesting names, don't they?
Yes, they
That's
do.
that
Look
is
at
not
that.
his real
Look at that
name.
red nose there.
It's right in front of me. I'm looking at it. Intent. I'm concentrating as much as these fighters are.
Pantera Negra means Black Panther.
I
Yes.
didn't know you knew the language so well.
My Portuguese is unbelievable.
That's
I
incredible.
think
Traveling
I
the
think
world all around,
any
you picked up a
retard
few
could
moves,
guess
haven't
what that means.
Maybe.
This is going to be a great fight. Now we're going to have an interview.
No,
with
Jen,
Tom Erickson
Alistair,
to
this
find
is
out what he's
Brazil
been
Open
through,
Fight
his
'97.
attitude. This man is looking strong.
Yes, my name is Tom Erickson. This is my first time in Brazil to come into the Brazilian Open Fight, which is an honor for me to come down here where some of the greatest fighters around the world live and train here in Brazil. The Carlson Gracie School, many great fighters. For me, it is a very exciting chance to come here and test some of my skill against some of the best fighter skills in the world.
There,
Nice guy.
Tom Erickson, everybody.
Score at you, but,
Gatau.
look at the Gatau.
Gatau.
What is that?
Tom Erickson's nickname is the Big Cat.
Intense.
And Big Cat he is.
Look at the intense.
He's from the Raw team. wrestles
No,
for the Raw
no
team,
Murillo
and he's from
Bustamante. We
West
had Dan
Lafayette,
Henderson,
Indiana.
Jose
US
Pele.
national freestyle champ,
We just saw
World
Kevin
Cup
Randleman.
champ in 97 US.
And now we're gonna watch Tom Erickson
Midwest is,
fucking
a
maul
region in the
Black
country
Panther
that
here.
hosts, and boasts a lot of wrestlers. We have a lot of wrestlers from
The Midwest.
Indiana and Iowa
Midwest is full of
and Nebraska.
wrestlers.
Tom Erickson, you know what? He really could have. Maybe he was too big.
Sizable guy.
Uh,
Size, dimensions, weight.
Tom Erickson is 6'4", 280 pounds.
I don't
So
know.
very hard and difficult.
I don't know.
to
Tom
find,
Erickson was
someone
one of those
size.
guys that
size
could have
has his-
could have been really a dominant
Now,
force,
how's
but
he
I
go?
don't think he
It's
put
gonna be a
in.
quick fight.
Oh God, he just
Oh,
got
left
checked
punch.
there.
Black
Tom
Panther,
shoots.
Nice double leg knee skid.
Boom.
Oh, nice dive.
Yeah, Big Cat versus Black Panther,
Double leg pickup.
and you do not want Tom Erickson on
Leg
top of
dive.
you, especially in this position.
Head and arm.
Oh yeah, and Alistair, you need to
Real tight.
Tom
check
was
your
a highly
Gmail if
decorated
you haven't
wrestler, was he
recently.
not?
Yes, he was.
I'm
He's
finished
been
with
fighting
the
these events
the
and doing very
audio, well, the portion of the audio for the next
Competing
Pride
on a
Resurrection
regular
that
basis
I was doing.
and is victorious.
I'm gonna start
This is-
editing it and putting it together. So. Yeah, I don't know why Erickson never fought in the
Erickson's
UFC.
280 pounds.
Him against Kerr would have been an amazing fight. I would say there was a lot of fights that were kind of missed opportunities in the 90s. Tom Erickson, well, if you believe Tom Erickson, he'll tell you that Mark Kerr was afraid of him.
Look at this position here.
What do you call that?
Cross face.
Could have been. I
Just
mean,
cranking his face. Face lock.
What is he doing? with
all
his
right,
left leg? What do you
great
call
stuff.
that?
Thank you,
This is
Alistair.
like the half guard position. When he's on his side, he's just controlling him.
Yeah,
so he
this
can-
is Black Panther is not.
Pantera needs to get out of the bottom position here. He needs to get off his stomach and get
Yeah,
on his
he's
back
not
and
going
face him.
anywhere.
How would he do that?
And move the hips out.
How would he do that?
Pretty hard to do. He's got his legs locked out.
Pretty hard to do. Yes.
Like
This
Buckingham
commentator, he's amazing.
needs to get his
In
back
like
away
sort
from
of
him.
that.
Erickson's got his back
I can't
here.
believe how aloof and
This
stupid he
the
is, but I
worst
think maybe
position
that's
he
the
could
point.
possibly be in.
Yeah,
He's
the
trying to
bottom.
give. He's trying to cue up the other guy with knowledge.
He's trying to
Like,
hit Erickson. There's nothing.
Nothing there.
No
Just a-
power.
Just a mat.
It's about enough to piss you off.
And that spends some energy there, just thinking about that, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't think Black Panther here knows much about
Where are we in the fight now?
As you can
escaping
see
from
here,
the bottom
he's
here.
controlling his back. Pantera on the bottom's
But
having
how do
a
you
hard
get
time
a
right now.
280-pound guy
He's
off
in
of you?
panic.
Panic mode.
He's in the panic
Oh
mode.
my
He's
God!
Ow.
Ouch!
That looks like it's smart.
Ouch!
Almost going to the back
That
of the neck
looks
and
like
the
that's
face.
smarts.
That's it. He's tapping.
You can hear
Tom
that.
There
Erickson.
you go, Tom Erickson.
Victorious.
Tom Erickson versus
Winner by
Kevin
submission.
Randleman for
2
the
minutes,
heavyweight
32 seconds.
He beat
final
him into
of the
submission.
Brazil Open.
He
I
beat
think
him
we're gonna
into
get
submission.
treated to
He elbowed him into submission.
Dan
He
Henderson
pounded him.
versus Eric
All the
He
Smith
pounded him.
Look at the
next.
different angles. Side hook, elbow to the stem of the neck.
The stem of the
In
neck.
face every time there's a
Fart and
option
dart.
to
So I'm automatically going to give
Top
Dan
blue over
Henderson the notch
face.
coming into this fight because Eric
He's
Smith
controlling
fought
his
Pele
ankle
for
so he
20
can't stand
minutes, so
up.
he's going to be
He
tired.
had a
Dan
big
Henderson
Erickson has
fought.
his ankle there.
Mm-hmm. From the
Who did he
get-go.
fight? Crizio D'Souza for like 4 minutes.
Stands up. That's it.
Once again.
One more angle.
Once
One
again.
more angle.
The Lineal BFA video.
That elbow there
The
just set him on Queer Street. Couple
Where?
extra little shots.
what
Only
video are
bumped
you
into
talking
that
about,
part of the
Alistair?
Look at that left hook. Whoa, he almost dropped it.
Well, that was about the beginning and the end of it.
I think that was enough to piss Erickson off. Look at here, he grabs him in a double, picks him up.
Yeah,
and dives him
UFC is
280
really bad
pounds
with
onto his
the
ribs.
copyright.
That's enough to
blocks.
quit right there.
That's how you cook a Big Mac.
Big Mac it is. I mean, Big
Trust me,
Cat.
whenever I
Big
use
Cat it is.
a
Tom Erickson,
UFC
winning
video
Big
to
Cat.
reference a
32
fight,
seconds. There you go.
you know, to
You know it.
kind
And
of
a
show.
nice friendly hug.
guy
Americans know how to
fighting.
be good sports, don't they? We're about
I
ready
have
for
to. I've
the,
had to
main
go to
events
more
and the two
extreme
finals
lengths
matches,
to
the
get
super
them
fight,
to
but
not
before
block
that,
it.
That was a
Take the
nice
card.
halftime show. Super fight card now. What's coming up?
This is Paul Varland's UFC.
The
veteran
brawl.
versus
I don't think I
Carlos
seen that video. I didn't.
Carlson Gracie
I gotta
team
check out your
jiu-jitsu,
channel.
biggest
I don't think I
jiu-jitsu
seen that.
fighters.
Let's hear from the polar bear himself.
Or is this an older
Stop
video?
over super fight for no reason. This is gonna be a fucking super fight. Let's rock and roll.
Has he been under the sun a few days too long?
They've been under the sun a few
Paul, the
days.
Polar Bear Varland, UFC. and
Yeah.
Pancrase veteran. He's from San Jose.
Pancrase
California.
veteran.
He's a
Did
first-time
Paul
fighter,
Valorant's fight in
football player,
Pancrase?
a big, strong, lean dude.
He looks like he's lean and strong. His opponent, Carlo Barreto. Let's hear from him right now.
Oh,
É um prazer estar aqui no primeiro Brasil Open Fight. Espero fazer grande
okay. I know what
espetáculo
video
pro
you're
grande
talking about now.
público. Conto com a sua presença. Vocês vão ver o maior espetáculo da Terra. Muito obrigado.
Nice guy. Seems like it anyway. Let's see what he's like in the
You'll
ring.
see Carlson Gracie.
Yeah,
walking out
I know
in
which
front of
video you're
him.
talking about now,
Tell us
Alistair.
about him.
I remember
Carlson
this
Gracie
one.
has the best fighters in the world again. He's got different fighters that fight in all different events. Carlo Barreto fought in the Universal Body 2 1-2.
So we have
4.
Carlos Barreto taking
Now, this
on.
is the first time I've seen a
Paul
fighter wear a gi. Is that a
Verrills.
common practice?
I believe he'll take the gi
Yeah,
off.
he did just
There are
F-bomb.
advantages or disadvantages to that?
See, he took the gi
Took it
off.
yeah.
He's in the shorts. The Body 2 to fight age.
You know what? I'm gonna have to do that for MMA oddity. Paul Verrillen's fighting
It's going to be a good fight.
in Pancrase.
Two big
Here he
guys.
comes.
The heavyweights are always fun to watch.
Yeah, Barreto is kind of a
Straight into
small
the punch
heavyweight
right off
though.
the bat.
Verrillen's is, you know, back in this time there was no upper limit for heavyweight. I don't think.
Paul Varland looks like he taped his balls at his feet.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what that's for.
Yeah, I am gonna have to find that fight that turned the lights off when Gracie was losing.
Battle of
Which
the
Gracie
strong
was
men.
it? Do you remember? He is an MMA jobber.
Notice Barreto's
Mark
trying to
Kerr
get that leg
smashed
up,
him,
throw him
and
up. He's gonna try to
he
get
looked like a
behind him,
child. Like
hit
he
him on his back.
he was broken mentally. Like he didn't even look like he was there to fight once Mark Kerr
Headbutt,
got on
little
top
knee
of him.
action
It
that
was
softened him
really
up.
kind
Hook
of
that leg,
pathetic.
Pull it out and dump it.
What is the camera doing? What is going on with this camera?
Dump the camera with him.
He took out the camera with it.
Notice he's passing the guard. Look at the leg work.
Take a look at that knee action. That is tape.
Barreto passes guard on a daily basis.
Uh-huh.
He's used to this. This is nothing new to him. Knee mount, slides the knee in here.
So if I was gonna make a job squad of MMA fighters,
Punch and punch.
he's gonna be ground and pound here.
Ground and
So
pound.
Paul Verrillen's would be #1 on there.
To take a lot of punishment. He doesn't tap very fast.
Who
or
else would
get
you
very
put on the
easily.
job squad? Who else? Who fought a lot that
Pain tolerance is
never
pretty high.
won?
Looks like it. It would
I'd have to
be
think
in order
about
to
it
get
because
that
I'm
kind of
drawing a blank right now. But we could have fun
how he's
and make like a
holding
pretty
his
good
arm.
MMA
Yeah.
job squad. Paul Verrillen's
Switching
would
the
definitely
angles,
be on there
hitting
though.
all in every opening.
Yeah, the camera is going into business for himself.
Paul's trying to stay on his side.
That was funny.
Barreto's just sitting on him and punching him.
Verrillen's is horrible at this. When he gets on the bottom and a guy's punching him, he literally does nothing.
the top person to beat.
Yeah, Yoji Andro would be good
Body
for the
two
job
style
squad,
fighting,
and he would
knee
fit
out,
right
knee
in.
out, or
Yeah,
both
take
positions
Gabbett.
Are the prominent positions usually?
Jeremy Horn. No, Jeremy Horn, he fought so much, though, and
Now what's
his
Knee
record
elbow
wasn't
to the
that
back of the
bad.
head.
Oh, God.
wow?
Ow is right. You know, Jeremy Horn from 1998 to 2000 only
Three
lost
elbows, he's
twice.
just beating him.
You can hear the pouncing.
Unanswered blows.
Berlin is dead.
That's it.
Yeah, Horn, he
Both
went,
Irelands didn't
he
tap.
fought
The
30
ref
some
stopped him
times
because he was
between
hitting him
1998 and
over
2000 and
That's what
only
he
lost
knows.
twice. The reason I know this is
It's okay.
that's what's coming up in the next Pride Resurrection.
Official time, 2 minutes, 35
Yeah,
seconds.
I do a full, well, mostly
Get some,
full history of
some
Jeremy
slow-mo
Horn.
replays.
The guy fought like 60
Winner,
times up
Colorado.
until his first Pride. Oh, you could probably put Bob Sapp.
There's a slow-mo.
Bob
Knee
Sapp,
mount,
I think,
knee on the belly,
would make a
control,
good
goes into
addition.
the mount. Good balance.
Because
good base. Just punching him
Bob
over and
Sapp,
over.
he didn't really.
Watch your elbows to
he
the
got a
back of the head.
couple
Looks
good
like he
wins,
set
I
up for
guess.
an arm lock,
Yes.
but the position was
Yeah,
open
Mark
strike, so
Hall.
he hit him on the side
Mark
leg
Hall would be good for it.
and goes back into the punching
Yeah,
flow.
Bam Bam, yeah.
He hit him with
Even though he only fought
his
once.
Head smack like feeling the watermelon at the grocery store.
The back of the head
Yeah,
causes
Horn
the
beat
blackouts.
Chuck
The
Liddell,
front of the
which
head
was
usually
at the
causes
time
cuts.
pretty amazing.
And that's it.
I don't know
These guys are
what
getting
Paul
a trophy.
Verlin's
What's,
problem
what's
was.
going on?
He had the size, but
Since
this
this
was
is a
back
super
in
fight, they
the
give
days of
lower
MMA where
representative
the, like I
trophy.
said, the heavyweight didn't have an upper weight limit. I mean, Paul Verlin's was sometimes 300
Trophy was
pounds.
given by Roberto Leitao, and he was the promoter of the fight.
Here we
Dan
go,
Henderson
the
versus
lightweight
Eric Smith,
tournament
American.
final.
Now, Eric, this is where your expertise comes into hand.
Dan Henderson's a Greco-Roman wrestler versus Smith, who is an American freestyle wrestler. They're both from America.
So Greco-Roman
It's gonna be a
wrestling
fight.
versus
These
freestyle
guys are
Two
wrestling.
different styles, yeah, two different styles. This is Henderson coming out. You saw this fight before.
Dan Henderson, we do like him a lot, do we not?
Yeah, Bam Bam
Henderson
was
is
smarter than
notorious for
Punk in the
his
fact that he
upper
went in there,
body
made his
throws.
money,
Real
and
good
never
at-
tried
actually,
again.
He's a total wrestler.
But I blame
He's
the Punk
famous
situation.
for
I
his
blame the
upper body
UFC.
throwing, Greco-Roman being,
I
able to
blame
throw from
Duke
all
Rufus,
different
and I
areas
blame
on the
Punk
upper
himself.
body. Smith
I don't.
being better at
Punk
taking
wasn't really
single legs,
serious
double
about
legs,
MMA. I don't know
body
why.
tackles.
I think he was just doing it for the money.
Not as big on the
He
upper
figured
body.
out a way to
This is going to be a good comparison
to
analysis.
jip the UFC out of as much money as he
will
could.
be
And
interesting to see,
stupidly,
too,
they did
also,
it because they maybe thought he
if
would
the
bring
fight
in
and how
more
the fight will go
viewers.
to the ground.
What are you saying, Eric?
Well, it's different. See, in Brazil, the Brazilian fighters in the body two style fights don't fight each other. So the
Yeah,
jiu-jitsu
I don't
doesn't
know if
fight
I'd
the
put Tim
jiu-jitsu,
Sylvia
and the
in
body
there.
two- or the luta libre doesn't
I
fight the
understand
luta
that
libre fighter.
the
And
UFC
here we
heavyweight
have two
division at the time
Americans
was
in
absolute
Brazil,
shit.
coming from America, coming from wrestling, from two different wrestling teams. Henderson being the
Yeah,
Raw
the
and
ring ladies are
Smith being
pretty
the
hot.
Hammer House fighting each other.
So,
So
American
basically,
teams,
it's wrestling
Artem
club versus
Lobov,
wrestling club.
yeah.
American teams are having some influence on this whole sport.
This is good. It's
So
good
is
for
he
the
ever going to
Brazilian
fight in the
crowd to
UFC
see
again?
the
Is he
sport.
going to get roped up in this? Is he going to take the
They don't
fall
really
for? Whoa, jeez, Dan, get him. Is he going to take the fall for
This is
Conor
a real
McGregor?
fight. Nice sprawl. Shoots a double leg. Picks him up. He's got him
See,
in the
oh
head
Dan,
and arm.
whoa,
Look at
Dan.
that. I know
Look at it.
Henderson's got
It's
a
choking
tight
him
choke.
out here.
What's he doing with him? How's he
He's
managing? Look at that.
Cranking his neck. Look,
This
he's
guy-
Got the choke on. He's got him down.
He's I think he's out,
not-
ref.
Oh, he didn't. He's out.
Wow,
He
stone
choked him
cold
out. out cold.
guillotine there.
Unbelievable.
He just got revived. You can see him bounce.
That's
now
amazing.
he thinks he's still in the fight. He thinks he's still.
Thinks he's still in the fight. Kevin Randleman's here in there to
happened
stop
there?
him.
Fell asleep.
The other commentator's like,
He
"What
doesn't
happened
know where he is or
there?
what happened."
What's going on?"
That
There's
was quick.
that was quick.
Wow.
I have to see that again.
Can you imagine if they allow that?
I
in regular
would you
freestyle
ever
rules?
believe that Dan Henderson would have jumped for a
Front choke,
guillotine?
head and arm.
That's
See,
like
that's
the
rough, especially from that position. Usually the guy picks him up,
unbelievable.
slam the
Could
person
you
that's
could you
standing there
if you
choking.
didn't
So the
see
person,
this,
if they
you
jump
wouldn't
up in
believe
a
it
loose
actually
position
happened.
Trying to choke, usually they'll get slammed on their back.
He just
He
collapsed.
just held him up.
Look at that.
Henderson's just got a strong grip on him. This is amazing.
Yeah, you know what was
surprised
wrong
he
with
can
the
actually choke him out with
OG
the arm in there like
UFC
that.
ring girls? They were the early
Henderson,
90s
obviously
circa
very strong.
models that they would find in like Los Angeles or Hollywood or modeling agency, and they had big hair,
Time 30 seconds.
too much
30
makeup,
seconds.
30 seconds. That was the quickest fight in
and
this
they
entire tournament.
were not good looking. These are like
We're
legit
going to see another replay here.
like women off the beach
Shoots for
in
a
Brazil.
double,
Like I think they
sprawls,
went down to the
picks up
beach
head
and just
arm,
recruited
lifts him up,
women.
notice the leg.
This is amazing. He just
Jumps
climbed up
up
on him.
on
Look
him.
at that.
Just holds it tight, falls backwards, and finishes him. Look at here. He's still got
Continues
the
to
leg
hold,
ride. Has
keeps
the
the
leg
hold on
ride.
him. That's right.
Yeah, the leg right at that point still matters.
Didn't even tap. He passed out. Didn't even have a chance
Arms
to tap
dropped.
out.
What was amazing is when he came to, when he was revived,
The ref just
Didn't know where he was
right
at. Didn't know where he was
The
at.
ref
adrenaline
just-
was rolling.
smashed him in the chest. He gets a who is
And
that?
since this is the lightweight tournament winner, the runner-up gets a
Yeah,
trophy. Nice
that was
cup.
probably a mistake.
The winner
Them
gets a
spending that
bigger
much
trophy,
that money for
bigger cup.
time for the final.
when they could have
for the
just went down to the
heavyweights.
Jersey Shore,
And,
offered
we have
some,
Kevin Randleman
you know,
of the U.S. versus
passingly
Tom
hot
Erickson
girls,
of the U.S. Tell us about
$200.
Well, Austin, again, we have two wrestlers fighting each other. You don't see that too often.
Here you
those
go,
types of
Kevin
events.
Randleman taking on
It's kind of nice to see that the Americans
big
aren't really
Tom Erickson.
afraid or shy to fight each other. They figure, listen, you know, whoever wins, may the better man win. As you can see here, he's followed by his trainer and his manager.
She's got
Mark
them
Coleman,
giant
who's the
Brazilian
UFC champion.
lady hips.
Kevin Randleman's a three-time NCAA double.
That would have been
finalist,
awesome
and
if they made
two-time
it, Eric
NCAA
Smith hand
champion.
Henderson his
He's also
trophy.
the Universal Body Tudu champion.
Quite a track record.
Did he
for
just
his
call it
track
Valley
Yes, it's-
Tudu?
And his opponents?
He's the Valley Tudu
Opponent
champion.
Tom
Hold on.
Erickson is a
I've gotta
US
go back for
national
that.
freestyle two-time NCAA champion. And he's also the Universal Body Tudu champion.
Quite a track record.
He
Very
did
strong
say
track
Valley Tudu
And
champion.
his
Very
opponents?
successful. His opponent Tom Erickson is a US national
Universal
freestyle
Valley
champion,
Tudu
World Cup
champion.
and 97 U.S. World Team member. Tom Erickson has got like a 40-pound weight advantage and a major.
Oh, you got to go back to work already?
Serious
Oh,
attitude.
buddy.
Serious.
He is focused.
Here we have two of the top world athletes.
You work for a slave
Fighting
driver
each other.
or what?
battling it out. May the better man win.
How do you see this fight going? How are they going to approach this?
I'm excited to see it. I don't know. I can't speculate. Who's going to win?
Well, the door closes
This
up.
is-
Here we
this
go.
All I
would have
remember
been
is the
like-
last thing you hear when you step
This
into
is
that
one
ring
of
that door
those
closes.
clashing of monsters that
Fast men.
doesn't happen in MMA really anymore.
Erickson being the aggressor of the two. Looks like Erickson wants to sock him.
Valley Tudu.
He's shooting.
That was funny.
Erickson's just trying to hit him. You can see he's definitely got the reach on him. Randleman looks like he's just waiting to shoot in
Randleman.
for that. Yeah, there we go. There's the clinch.
Yeah, how do you fight Tom Erickson?
The inevitable. Front headlock.
Especially if you're a smaller guy like
Balance strength.
Kevin Randleman is. I mean, I could
Got a
see
double
Heath
roll
Herring
up
because
with the
Heath
neck and
Herring
the arm.
was about as tall, not as
Look at
heavy.
Randleman's holding him in the position here.
And look at the reach here. I mean,
One
look
little
at the
knee,
size.
and look at how the knee just opens the space up. Size makes a big difference here. Nice knee. Look at the knees.
Oh.
Square in.
Oh.
Look at the shot.
Oh my God!
Oh, he just
He.
pummeled him.
Oh my God! He knocked him out.
That's it, he's out.
Wow!
Look at his body just stiffened. He's out cold.
Holy
See the
shit!
replays of this. Did he cut him? Is he bleeding?
They're getting his mouthpiece.
Wow!
up.
The
One knee to soften him
the
up. Two knees.
those
One
knees
right
didn't
over
really
here.
connect though, but that punch did. That hurt him,
Uppercut.
and then that knocked him out
Nice
right there.
collar-tied uppercut.
Boom! Wow!
Finishes him up with
And
two
then
shots
those
on the
two
ground.
shots
Look at
on
his
top.
body. Look at his
First
body.
time,
Look how
he
stiff his
just-
body is.
Yeah! Oh wow!
I didn't even notice.
Hold his head in here.
Oh, like he's done, and then
Followed
these
up with
shots
two
were
square
not.
shots. He was out with it.
He is. He's like planking.
Square uppercut right there. That's what dropped him. He's already out. Two to follow. His head
Yeah.
bounced off the mat. See how his head.
Oh, that one hurt.
There he
Yeah,
is.
he's bleeding.
He's out.
Wow. I don't want to laugh because it's just funny. He's
Take
just
him
like,
out.
all right, I'm on the stretcher. Get me the fuck out of here.
They don't want to take him out.
Yeah.
They don't want
He
to
doesn't
take,
wanna
no,
get taken out.
he doesn't want to go out on the stretcher.
Marcelo
Oh,
Bolsonaro,
man.
again, the sponsor, the promoter. Is the promoter of this event, Tom Erickson,
Tom Erickson gets a giant trophy.
winning over Randleman.
Yeah, the official
And
fight card.
maybe he'll get one of them
Official
girls,
fight
too.
time for this event was 1 minute and 11 seconds. Winner by KO.
Oh, he is get a girl. Tom Erickson is. Oh my God, that was awesome. He's a legend. And the video's over. That was legendary. Him picking up that girl. I can't believe he did it. Wow, what a stud. Oh man. Well, that does it, friends. This was fun. I like this one. This Brazil Open 97. Great show. It was concise and to the point, except for that Eric Smith versus Pele fight. I give this one a very solid 8 out of 10. He did get the girl. Oh boy. I gotta go and finish up some things before bed here. It's getting pretty late, so guys, I'm gonna close this out. It's been a blast. New Pride Resurrection coming soon. Gonna have that Rings Redux is gonna be. It's in the works. It's coming soon too. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be really delving into the history of rings. And next week, I gotta set a time for these live MMA streams on Sundays. But today I had Father's Day cookout I had to go to, so that's why this one was so late. So anyway, maybe I'll set that up. But I'll catch y'all later. Have a good night.